What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Tireside adventure. I'm currently sitting in a car that I just bought about a week ago. We bought it because we did have a Baja before this, and it wasn't really practical having a kid because you can't really fit anything in a Baja, and in Oregon it rains a lot, so you can't really store stuff in the bed because it just gets wet. So we decided to get a different car because society says that adults need to be responsible. We bought a 2010 Subaru Forester. Welcome to the new to you 2010 Subaru Forester. This bad boy comes with an unbelievably slow, naturally aspirated 2.5 liter engine, manual gearbox, and luxurious interior with enough room for you and the whole family. I mean, just look at all that cargo space. Cruising down the interstate in this thing, you're guaranteed to be indistinguishable from the millions of SUVs on the road today. If this beast doesn't give you the most uneventful ride of your life, I'll give you back every penny. And it's lame. It's so lame. It's really, don't get me wrong, it's really nice. You know, super roomy, interior's really comfortable. It's so lame. You know, when my child grows up, I just don't want her to look back and go, Dad, why did you choose that car? Because then she won't ever want to be seen with me again, because I'll be that lame father who drives a normal vehicle. Just can't happen. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna have some fun with it. Best part is my wife doesn't know what we're doing to the car. I think she's gonna love it. We'll see. Alright guys, so the beast is in the garage right now, and I've sort of been compiling parts over the last week or so, getting ready for this, and I think I have everything I need. We're not gonna go crazy with it, but obviously it can't look like this. We're gonna fix that. I'll show you what I got. So of course, essential with any Subaru that you buy, you have to have an exhaust system. What I have here is an NVIDIA N1, a catback exhaust. It's used, obviously, but it's in pretty good shape. It looks like it will actually mount up. This thing comes from the factory with a dual exhaust, so we're gonna maintain that. We'll see how it sounds. I'm not gonna put unequal length headers on it. We're just gonna see how it sounds with the equal length headers, the factory ones, since this thing's NA. This is off a turbo car, but I think it'll fit, so I guess we'll have to find out the hard way. In this box, we have a grill, because I hate the factory grill, and this should look a lot better. In these boxes, I have strut assemblies for 2011 WRX. What I found, and the idea is that the strut bodies on Foresters are taller than the strut bodies on WRXs, so it should be a direct swap over if I want to lower the car, but just putting the suspension in, and then we can still maintain the factory ride quality with using factory struts still. Other cool thing, this is just more of kind of a style thing. Rain guards. I like rain guards. They kind of reduce road noise. You can crack your windows and get all your vape smoke out of your Subaru without getting rained on, so they're pretty sweet. The wheels, look at these. Got some Avid ones. They are 18 by 8.5 with basically brand new tires on it. Bottom used. Should look super good. Not a very aggressive offset, so I think that they'll look really good on the Forester once they're lowered. And they're black. The car is black. It's just gonna look sleek. The windows are tinted, so this is gonna be pretty neat. Let's get to work. Oh, that's good. The bolt broke. That's fun. Hey guys, just a pro tip for you. If you don't care about your bolts, you can just shear them off. I feel like those bolts were scary loose to be on a trailer hitch. exhaust is done. I buffed up the headlights. Look how beautiful they look now. I hate yellowed headlights. I tried the grill out that we got from eBay. Not good. Whatever. You win some, you lose some. So didn't fit at all. It's missing like half of the mounting tabs for it. So whatever. I'm just gonna run the stock grill. Maybe we'll do something with that later. I got my rain guards on so I can blow out all my vape smoke. So Vape Nation. Now we're gonna tackle the suspension. Get this bad boy on the ground. Now, I was telling you guys earlier, these are actually struts for a WRX, and this is specifically a 2011 WRX strut assembly. And I was actually able to go on Rock Auto and get the entire strut assembly for the front and the rear, and it was only like 260 bucks, so that's pretty cheap suspension. Nice thing about putting this onto the Forester is that it will get us down to about the same ride height as a stock WRX, just because these Foresters are basically the same chassis as an Impreza, just a different body on it. The springs are a little bit stiffer for a WRX as compared to the Forester, because the Forester is supposed to be a nice, little softer ride, and the WRX is supposed to be a little sportier. So it will actually tighten the car up and the turning up a little bit. So I'm going to have brand new top hats, new springs, new perches, and a new strut body. So we'll just slap these bad boys on. It'll be super easy, and get the wheels on too. For the rear, I did find out, because of the weight difference between the WRX and the Forester, the back seat tends to compress a little bit lower. So I was recommended that I get these 3/8 urethane poly spacers that were from ADF, and they were only like 30 bucks. So this will level out the difference between the front and the rear. They call it the saggy butt spacers, because a big problem with WRXs is that over time the suspension sags in the rear, and then they look like they're raked the wrong way. So throw that on there, level us out, and it'll look pretty cool. I want to show you guys, this is the difference in height between the Forester and the WRX strut. Everything else looks the same, the bolt pattern, everything looks great. So this should give us, looks about like a 2-inch difference. So this should give us a pretty respectable drop. It won't compromise the ride quality or our ability to be able to get a good alignment out of this, because we're not going super low. And plus, I just don't want to scrape on things. I just want a nice drop. This is my garage dog. Her name's Ainsley. Okay, go away. Oftentimes when someone's raising or lowering a vehicle, the common mistake that's made is forgetting to relieve the suspension bushing. So with a car that has rubber suspension bushings or factory rubber suspension bushings, because they're molded as one piece, they're essentially designed to sit in a certain location, which is the location that the car is going to be at its normal ride height, because it flexes when it either extends or retracts the suspension. So if you're changing the overall height of the vehicle, you want to relieve all the suspension bushings in the position that they're going to sit. Otherwise, you could tear up your bushings and not have a fun day. What I've done here is I've just taken off our sway bar mount, and the front is super easy. It's just the one lower control arm. So all we're gonna do is loosen that that bolt there, jack this up, and then put it in the location that it's gonna sit with all the weight, just till it just barely comes off the jack stand in this corner, and then tighten everything back up, and we're good to go. Oh, sweet! That's gonna look sick! Alright, let's go do the other side. parts out. Oh, it looks sick! That looks a lot better than it did stock. That's definitely a car that I could be seen driving. So this bad boy's got an alignment now. It's got a fresh wash. Everything's all wrapped up. We're gonna go back to the house. We're gonna show my wife and see what she thinks. I wanna show you something. Come outside real quick. Riley can come too.
You and Izzy.
Come on, Ainsley.
What? Oh my God, what did you do?
I thought the Forester looked kind of boring, so I did something to it.
I thought we were gonna lift it.
Nah, I wanted to lower it.
I like the wheels. It looks nice.
You like it?
Yeah, I do.
Here, you should start it up.
Okay. It does look a lot cooler, huh? Oh, it sounds like a Subaru! You like that? It's a Subaru again! I like it! I think Riley likes it too.
I think she does.
What do you think? Oh, it's cool, honey.